We're in today with the RTX 2060 from ASUS. This is a 2018 video card with 1920 shaders. It's got 6 GB of VRAM, GDDR6, running at 1365 MHz on the core clock, 1750 MHz on the memory clock, 192 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. The best thing I can do for this video card is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. I was thinking to actually see this video card running in 3 places. Thermal, 1440p, and some old games. And I was like, I have a game that managed to cover all of those categories. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. It's an old game on 1440p, and it manages to put 99% load on the core on the RTX 2060. Okay, I got like 59 FPS here. 1440p, maximum details. This is actually a fantastic test, and I want to see how it's performing here. I'm questioning this thermal paste, and I want to see if it's holding pretty well. I got like 85% fan power there with 68, 67. It's going around 70 degrees. So with the old, my old thermal paste, with that generic thermal paste, I had nearly 80 degrees, 80 something, and the core frequency started to go down. It started throttling, and in the whole thing, it's a very bad experience, you know, with this video card. You have to lock it to 60 FPS, and it's one single fan, and this is very bad for this video card because it's got a lot of power. The chip itself is huge, you know, but it doesn't have a big radiator and a fan. So in this case, you can see that the game knows how to put a dent on the thermal. The thermal paste is helping. I got like 68, 69 degrees here. Ideal would be to have more power on the fan, but look at that, 1.7 on the frequency, 1700 from 1800. So it's downclocking a little so it can maintain the temperature. Maybe it's with that fan. Put a fan underneath so you can push some airflow. Maybe it's helping. I don't know. I want this video card to stay on 1800 on the frequency. I remember in MS Afterburner, you got that ultra low power state on AMD video cards. I think Nvidia needs something like this so you can disable, just improve performance mode. Maybe that balanced or something. This is default by the way in control panel. I don't adjust nothing. I just keep it by default. You can go in control panel and you can adjust it. There you can put the right preference you want. All right, so 67, 68 degrees. Look at that. My external fan is helping. Then I should take 2 degrees and I should put a little airflow to the video card. It's helping because the case it's open and I don't have nothing that is pushing air there. So I will take this as a big W for the video card. So I tested it in 1440p. Now I know the thermals, and it's an old game, so I like it. Now I'm gonna go in separately and see other games how they are performing. You know, I want to see thermals with the other games. I want to see 1440p with the special game, and I want to see some other newish game with 1440p. Very nice video card, seriously. How about if we're jumping in Battlefield 3 with this video card? Hey, bro, calm down. I've got 60 FPS. Oh, I'm limited. Oh, calm down, bro. Calm down. I got 60 FPS because I got VSync on, so I got 1440p here with ultra details. I want to see this game how it's running in this. 150 FPS. This is good. 150 watts. 75% fan power in this case with this. Not a lot of stress on the video card on the thermal side. I got 2.8 GB of VRAM allocated and 66 degrees. 66 degrees for this small monster. I will say is good because this is showing me that if I log the FPS to whatever I want from this, I will say it's going to do wonders. 144 or 100 hertz I want from this because that's the amount of hertz is carried by the HDMI cable. But in this case, you can clearly see it's capable of delivering the performance, and it's doing a fantastic job with an older game on 1440p maximum details and not a lot of stress on the thermal. I got an old RTX video card. Can I do something with this? Yes. Oh, a sniper. You can see the lens shining. Somebody's here. Let's take a look. Look at him! Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, there was a sniper there. No. Oh, yo. Why deep? Good game. I like this. So apparently playing a little Battlefield 3 with 1440p here with maximum details with hundreds of FPS. Managed to see that is holding pretty well. This is what I need from this. A nice performance from an older game with an RTX 2060. I always come into this game to see how it's performing with older video cards, Crossfire, SLI, and sometimes with a very powerful video card to see how it's performing. Look at this. 1440p maximum details on this occasion. I got 160 watts consumption from the video card. 64 degrees. Maybe it's gonna heat up. I'm gonna see how it's performing. But the only thing I have to take a look is the core, how it's behaving. I got 1800 on the frequency. That is important. I got 75% fan power in order to keep this video card cool with 80 FPS. So from the start, this game in my books will be with 60 FPS. I will put VSync, limit the FPS, and I'm going to distress the core from this because now it's got 99% load, and if I put VSync, I'm gonna get less than 100% load. I'm gonna distress the core, and it's going to work with better temperature and better efficiency on the video card, you know. So 60 FPS will definitely help in this situation. But I wanted to see now the temperature. I wanted to see if the core is reaching 1800. It does. The higher it goes on the temperature, you look at the core frequency, 1700 now. It's not okay. Even with the fan underneath to try to push some air, it still doesn't do the job. I managed to reach now 90 FPS, 100. Look at that. This is actually interesting. Let's do a reset. 3.2 gig of VRAM allocated and 1.9. Just for the sake of efficiency, I put 60 FPS here, and I want to see how the video card is performing. I got 70, we look 70, 80% load on the core. Temperature wise, it's getting better, I think. No, 67 degrees. This is good. So 85% fan power. But now you can actually see 1800 is constant. It doesn't drop to 1700. Like I said, 60 FPS is gonna fix the problem, but I don't want that. I want this video card to run as maximum as possible because I want to test the thermal paste with 1440p and older titles and see if it's holding. Newer games, I know it's not gonna work, but in older titles with maximum details like this, needs to be perfect. This is very important. So first off, I want to see the thermals with Fortnite because on this occasion I got hundreds of FPS. 300 FPS. Well, I'm performance mode with 1440p, but I maxed out everything there. So I put epic, distance, quality, everything. But on performance mode, it's like high-end, low quality. If it makes any sense, like the best quality on minimal in World of Tanks. It's not the best quality in the game. The game looks fantastic when you put it on maximum details with DirectX 12. But you know what happens if you put DirectX 12 with Do you know what happens if you put DirectX 12 with maximum details on this video card? Yeah, you're gonna suicide this video card. 100%. Alright, so performance is good, but it's doing this. Wait. I'm on DVI with HDMI, and I don't know why. I put now the cable on HDMI directly. The DVI is the first port that I put on a video card. If it's working with that one, I'm not complaining, you know. GS Blaster. Now the sound is gone. Calm down, bro. Bro, calm down. Very important that he managed to survive. It's holding okay. 67 degrees is good on this occasion with 1800 on the frequency. Still a good temperature on this occasion. And I cannot say nothing bad because this was the whole purpose, you know, to see the temperature, 1440p, you know, maximum details for performance mode. Not bad, you know, but I will call this a big win. Definitely an interesting test to do with this video card is to jump in PUBG and see how it's holding. I got 1440p here with maximum quality, and I'm actually surprised how it's performing. I got like 60 FPS here. I'm shocked that it's working so great here. I got 4.5 gig of VRAM. This is not okay because if it's over 4.5 gig of VRAM, maybe I need to resize the bar because there's a lot of stutter. Maybe that is helping with this situation. In this case, with this video card on the thermal side, I got 68 degrees. I've been utilizing this cord now. I got 335 watts consumption. The The game is doing great. It's utilizing the video card's core. The VRAM in this case, it's got 6 gig of VRAM, so now it's allocating 4.6, process 3.9. It's doing okay-ish theoretically. I will be surprised if there is any difference between this computer and the i9 that I have, and it will be very interesting in the future to test it. And if I put that computer up, and I want to see how it's performing with this video card in this case, I think there is next to nothing on the performance difference, you know, but it all depends on that resizable board. All right, in this case I got 11 gig of system RAM utilized, 30% load on this occasion with this computer. It's holding okay-ish. Even on the temperature side, the CPU doesn't have any stress. This is good, but all in all, I can say, you know what, this is an awesome performance. Can't say nothing bad about it because it does the job. Walking around, playing a little, you can actually see the video card doesn't have any problem on this occasion. I think the best thing I can do is just jump in another game and see how it's performing. PUBG with 1440p, it's okay in this case, doesn't have any problems. I think that if I swap from ultra and go to, let's say, high details or make some custom settings, I'm gonna get better FPS. Ideal will be to lock the FPS, because you can actually see it's doing okay, but it's a proper setup. Let's take a drive and see how it's running in GTA 5. So I got 1440p, I got NVIDIA Reflex off, custom preset. I don't know why it's custom preset. Oh yeah, I know why it's custom preset, because I have enabled ray tracing. Maximum ray tracing. No, I don't want very high ray tracing. I'm going to high quality, and I'm going to put it on like this. I don't have to restart, no? Yeah, so it was with high quality and enabled ray tracing. It's kind of good. It's on the limit here. I got 4.8 gig of VRAM allocated and 4.1 processed. This is good because it shows me that the video card is capable of delivering some nice FPS here. We got 60-70% load on the GPU's core, 67 degrees. This is good. Dude, this video card can actually cook some FPS in this game. It looks gorgeous. The quality, the light, the reflection. This is kind of cool to see this game running like this. I'm not gonna lie. All right, on the CPU side, what do we got here? 45 degrees maximum apparently on 4000 megahertz. Not bad from the CPU. I think it's doing the job. Hopefully this video card is not influenced by resizable bar here. Look at that, nice ray tracing with neons. I think that if I want to test a video card with ray tracing, I have to put a card that has neon underneath because it looks gorgeous. Okay, this is a must apparently. The video card itself is not the most powerful RTX video card. I mean, come on, it's like the first RTX video card. But in this situation, you can see that it's holding okay. So if I'm interested on optimizing the video card and the game, I think there's a lot of options in this case for this. Let's see how this video card is working in Starfield. So as a preset, I have low details here with FSR and frame generation. I got 1440p. So kind of interesting performance. I want to see how it's performing like this, because it looks good. It looks actually good. Seriously, with this resolution, with frame generation, it's actually playable. I like it. This is something that I will play. Look at that. I love it. So if I use frame generation and low quality, I have a standing chest. So 99 FPS. I think that if I put more details, it's gonna look funky with this. Seriously, but I don't want that. I think frame generation is helping me in this case a lot. I think that if I turn it off, it's gonna be more, it's gonna be horrible, but I want to see how the performance is. So frame generation is giving me a lot of FPS. I want to see if I turn it off, how it's going to perform. Very, very interesting idea. With FSR on 1440p, it's got 50-60 FPS almost. Not bad. 150 watts, 3.4 gig of VRAM and 2.8 process, 66 degrees. Not bad performance like this, but that frame generation, it's magic to this game. I don't know what the heck is going on, but it does a fantastic job. This is one of those situations I will say, you know what, with that option, I can play the game perfectly. So tomorrow, I want to play Starfield. I have this video card inside, 1440p, my monitor, and just curious as a preset, what happens if I put medium details for FSR and frame generation? Does it gonna hold there? 80 FPS. Ooh, not bad. Let's see if we're moving super fast. This game knows how to push this quality wise is good. Now with medium details, I got 3.7 gig of VRAM allocated and 3.1 processed. It's doing the job, 98% load, 67 degrees on this occasion, but now I got nearly 15 gig of system RAM utilized. Even the CPU, look at the CPU, 54% load. I got nearly 50 degrees on this occasion. Never seen the CPU running like this with 50 degrees, only 40-50, which is being utilized like this. With medium details, 1440p, with frame generation, 80 FPS, this is an awesome performance. I'm not joking, I'm struggling to find a proper video card that can actually run this game. Very interesting. Every single time I was here with this game on other occasions, I managed to see the game brutalizing my video card, and I was like, okay, now I got an RTX 2060 and I'm gonna come into the game, 1440p maximum details, and look at this, 30-40 FPS. I got 3.3 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.5 process, so the game is utilizing the video card very nice here. I got maximum load on the core, 68 degrees, so if I'm trying to heat up a video card, I can come into this game and look at that, 68 degrees. Maximum, no, 90% fan power. It's holding okay, so if I had that question with MX6 on this occasion with this core, with this video card, you can actually see it's holding pretty well. So thermal wise is good, because previously it was reaching 80 degrees and underclocking, undervolting, under everything. It was, this video card was under completely whenever I was using that thermal paste, that generic thermal paste. Now I got 1800 and he's doing okay on the frequency, performance, 50 FPS. I think that with that old, my normal thermal paste, it will have been less than 50 FPS, maybe 20-30 FPS, because it was not working at maximum. Here I got 160 watts consumption maximum, holding pretty well, 25-30% load on the CPU side with 10.1 gig of system RAM. So overall performance in the game is good, looks great, is running okay. It's got a lot of options because I'm on 1440p with maximum details. So if I want to play the game, and I know how to optimize it, because from here 1440p, not maximum, maybe high to medium details, locked FPS, and I'm gonna get decent experience. This is what I was trying to do today, to find older games that works really nice with this RTX 2060, not brutalize it with newish games. It's not okay to make fun of the video card, because this GPU can actually do the job, and if you pair it up with the right games, you're gonna see that you're gonna have a nice experience with this. It did exactly what I wanted. It delivered the performance, it delivered the quality, and it managed to sustain nice temperature. I think in the future I want to test MX4, how that thermal paste is holding with GPUs that are not over 200 watts. So if I have a video card that is less demanding on the power, I think that thermal paste is going to do great. It's not worth on putting very thick MX6. So I have to experiment with MX4, MX6 and see which one is the best, and try to do in the near future a test with all of the thermal paste that I have, because I managed to put it on my list and see how they are behaving. I have to find a mid-range video card because I don't want to be excessive with the thermals. I want to find a mid-range video card that is easy to open, so I can swap it as fast as possible, and I think that will be a very interesting test to do. But until now, what I managed to see today, it was just stepping stones to understanding the whole idea and the aspect of a thermal paste and how to associate it, you know, the performance of the thermal paste and how you need to put it up versus a video card that consumes 200 watts, you know, or 100 watts or 400 watts, depending on it's a very interesting idea. So today for me it was a big W with this video card, because I got exactly what I want. But if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.